Alright guys, training on Christmas. Had 6 sets of 6 with 345 pounds on squats today. Went really well, much better than Monday. I guess the fact that it was Christmas improved my morale, my mentality a little bit. So everything went well. No grinders at all. If you can't tell from my attire, it is quite cold in the garage here. We had almost normal winter weather this week. Last week it was in the 70s. On Christmas, I think the high was like 42 degrees. Not as cold as a lot of places, but that's about as cold as it gets in December in Alabama. No heat in the garage here. I wanted to ask one thing. Does anybody else wear contact lenses? Because I have at least one of them pop out every time I squat on the first set. I mean, your eyes are going to be open during squats. A lot of the time people will burst little blood vessels and stuff in their eyes, but I don't know. Apparently the moisture that my eyes get on that first set is just too much. And I've actually had them both pop out at the same time before while I was squatting. It's quite annoying. I usually have to go put one or both back in if I happen to catch them. If not, then I can just lose contacts. So I was wondering if anybody else had any experience with contacts popping out on squat sessions. And obviously today my legs got fatigued, but I'd say that my lats were the most fatigued of anything. I had a pump to the point of being painful in my lats. It's just supporting a lot of weight for a lot of reps, so it happens. After squats, I had 4 singles on deadlifts with 405, and then I had 4 sets of 6 on rows. And Dr. Zourdos actually didn't even specify what weight I had to use on the rows. So I went for about an 8 RPE, something like that. And feel free to critique my form on rows, but I'm okay with it. Rows you can do so many different ways. Sometimes people will do them standing almost all the way upright, sometimes leaning all the way over. There's also the Pinley row variation. You can go with a wider grip, narrower grip. So critiquing rows is almost pointless. It's just such a varied exercise that can be done so many different ways. I do try not to use a whole lot of momentum on rows, and I would recommend that, but that's really about the only thing that is going to stay the same through every variation. Anyway, back to squats. This is the last set here. Still going smoothly, and I made sure to let myself rest for 5 full minutes today between sets. Didn't do that last time, and it made a big difference. But sets of 6 just don't wind me the way sets of 8 do, so it just wasn't the same type of training. Here's the singles on deadlifts. And these don't look quite like I'd like them to, but I'd already done all that, and like I said, my lats were just fried here. And I filmed all the sets of deadlifts and barbell rows. If y'all would prefer that I only film like one set of the accessories, then that's fine with me. I know this can get kind of boring here. But I just went ahead and filmed them all. And I'll definitely always show all of my working sets, especially with volume like this, because it's really tough for me. I want to film every set, and I want to see them for myself too. So I'm going to post those. But if you'd rather just see 1 or 2 sets on the accessories, then let me know, and that's what I'll do from here on out. Here's rows. I'm just going to leave you guys to watch the rest. If you've made it this far, I appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and don't if you didn't. I'll talk to you next time.